Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about the new episode of Vanderpump Villa, Season 1, Episode 10, the season finale. Let's get right into this.
How hard I work to make this all perfect, and you tell my guests I don't want to be here.
Emily went and told Lisa Vanderpump that I don't want to be here.
I've been in hospitality for a long time. When there's an opening, you take it. I'm taking it.
So, we started the episode with a brand new group of guests who were also happened to be the last guest. They were playing a game of answering questions. Somebody asked the workers, who would you get rid of if you could? And Telly said, myself, because I'm over it. Emily overhears this, and then she goes snitches to LVP. So LVP calls Telly into her office. Lisa says, how do you think it makes the guests feel to hear that you say that you don't want to be here? Lisa says, do you know how hard I work to make this all perfect for the guests, and you're out there telling them you don't want to be here? Telly says, I never really said it like that. I said I was over it because I feel like it was a trick question. And I kind of said this from last week's episode. I don't think Telly was being serious, and she probably didn't want to throw anyone under the bus either. Lisa says, okay, well, if you have any grievances, if you are actually like thinking about leaving, just come and tell me. Telly says, okay, but now she's definitely thinking that Emily was the person who overheard her. So she's, being suspicious about that. Andre is having a lot of fun because all of the girls are all over him. They're fun, and he is too. But Gabriella's a little annoyed by this, especially because this is coming to an end. So then they take the guests to the dinner, which they call the lavender dinner. They're eating and drinking. It's a good time. The girls ask if they can have a special cocktail. Is there like any different type of cocktail that they can have? And Eric remembers that Emily has this really good one. So he offers them this specialty cocktail and goes to tell Emily that she should go behind the bar to make it. So she does just that. And Telly thinks this is disrespectful. And I can see why Telly is upset. And Emily is just doing it. She's behind the bar. She says, I would definitely like to be here, instead of doing the dishes every night. She says to Telly, you're always complaining about being behind the bar, so what is it to you? Damn. So Telly's starting to get very frustrated, but other than that, the night went pretty well. The next morning, there is a random dog going to everyone's room. Eric goes to get him. Lisa goes to get a sweet tea, and then Telly says if they can please go talk. So they go outside, and Telly apologizes to her and for her comment that she made, and she says that she's honestly so thankful and grateful for Lisa Vanderpump because she brought her over here to France, and she does appreciate that. I mean, who doesn't love Lisa Vanderpump? So the big event that night is going to be something very reminiscent of the guest Indian culture, which I love. Indian culture, so colorful. So not only was there an amazing setup, they also brought some Bollywood dancers, and the guests loved it. Back inside, tensions are rising. Telly needs to talk to Emily. So Telly tells her that what she did by going to LVP and taking a snippet of what she said is not cool because this is her job. That's not what friends do, because she was trying to get her fired, essentially. Emily says, listen, I've been in hospitality for a long time, and when I see an opening, I'm going to take it. Telly got very upset and says, wow, that response just showed me your true colors. She goes and tells people that Emily is not a good person. Hannah, she's just happy that she's not in the drama. But Emily just goes somewhere to kiss Eric. I don't think she gave any Fs. Poor Andre, like I said, all the ladies are all over him. He's had a lot of pull in this show. Nikki tells him that she's been into him since she got here. He says that he, too, thought she was very attractive from the moment he saw her. Nikki says, it's a shame that you and Gabriella got together so quickly, because if y'all hadn't, me and Andre would have been hooking up already by now. And then in this exact moment, Gabriella opens the door and walks into the room, and there was an intense, awkward, excruciating silence. And Gabriella just runs away. That was kind of sad for her. It was really awkward. It was very uncomfortable. Then everyone wakes up for the final morning. I think that out of all of the guests, these were these girls who came were the ones who the workers bonded with the most. It was a great way to end the season. So Lisa tells them that there is a surprise for them. They're going to go on a boat. And then when they come back, there will be some surprise guest. As everyone goes to the boat, it was great to see Lisa and Ken sit together. Lisa is just thinking of how beautiful this experience has been. She's thinking of maybe getting a chateau in England. And of course, she needs to think, who is she going to keep? The boat ride was interesting. First of all, the view was great and everything, but it was a little awkward with Gabriella, but everyone else is having fun. When they get off the boat, they go in two separate cars. One car was Andre, Caroline, Anthony, Telly, and Gabriella, and they were all asleep and bored. But on the other car, Marciano, Nikki, Hannah, Eric, Emily, and Steven, they were lit, having fun, making out, painting each other's faces. That was really fun. So then they come back to Chateau Roosevelt. They park in the front, and Lisa is keeping them in suspense as to who these guests are. Lisa says, the guests are you. So they're going to have the full Chateau experience, but they're going to be the guests. They're going to have people serving them, and they're also happy. So now they will have access to the whole Chateau. Now, the lucky man Eric is putting all his attention to Nikki, so Emily's a bit jealous of that, but they're all having fun. They're going crazy, getting naked, dry humping. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. But they're very excited as well to get the big room, so they slept that night in those Chateau guest rooms. The next morning, Gabrielle and Andre talk outside. She wants to know where they're at and what's going on. So Andre tells her that she's a great human being. She does get on his nerves sometimes, but he says that he's open to see where this goes and to see if there's anything that can, continue to build on. They share a kiss. I don't think realistically they will date because they live in two different states, but it would be nice if they do. Marciano and Hannah also had a conversation. Hannah tells him that if he really loves her and wants to be in a relationship with her, then he's going to need to make a commitment to be loyal. And he says that he vows to be loyal. So she accepts and says that, yes, she will be with him. She says that that's all she's ever really wanted. And she cries. She thinks that this has really made him grow. And I mean, maybe it has, I don't know. But they will leave France and will arrive to Las Vegas as a couple. And they kiss as well. So then they have the Last Supper. A lot of them were in tears. They lift up the little covers in their plates. And they are surprised with money. $8,000 each one of them. So this made them cry even more. Lisa says that they created some very special memories. They toast. Some apologies were given. Caroline apologizes to Nikki. Nikki is definitely feeling much better now than how she did when she first got here. It was a crazy roller coaster for everyone. Eric, Telly, Andre, Grace, Emily, Hannah, Marciano, Caroline, Anthony. And, people cried, they laughed, they fought, they made up, they kissed, but they danced the night away. And just like that, that is a wrap for season 1 of Vanderpump Villa. You guys, I actually really liked this show, especially like right now towards the end of this last episode, seeing all of them just hug and just enjoy the moment. I think that this was a very good cast. Of course, when there's something new, it's always going to take a little time for you to get, used to these people. But I think that season 2 has a lot of potential. Now, they did release the reunion already, which we will be covering later this week. So I can't wait for that. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on the season finale. What did you think of this finale? What did you think about Emily and Telly going at it? I will say, I did like Emily, but this kind of, made her look a little bad, what she did. But anyway, guys, please let me know what your thoughts are. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. You have a great one. Bye.